Good afternoon, Professor Tornoy and Mr. Kim and fellow students in this class. I am Chun Sung-bae, and I would like to introduce you today to fascinating German cuisines. Did you know Germany is the second largest food producer in Europe? In this speech, there are three main sections that divide this topic. One is the climate of Germany, second is the ordinary cuisines of Germany, and last, the traditional cuisines of Germany. The information is based on Google food blogs and European guidebook that I borrowed from the CAU library. Thank you. So in the first part of my presentation, I would like to talk about the climate of Germany. Most of the region in Germany is moderate and has no longer periods of cold or hot weather, which means not really dependable on weather. In general terms though, it's temperate throughout the country with warm summers and cold winters. Rainfall occurs year-round, especially in the summer. This is all I've got to talk about the climate section of Germany. Next, I would like to talk about the ordinary cuisines of Germany. German cuisines varies from region to region. The southern regions of Bavaria and Swabia, for instance, share a culinary culture with Switzerland and Australia. In all regions, meats, fishes, and vegetables are often eaten, and these three main staple food is what I'm going to talk about to the class. First of all, meat. Pork, beef, and poultry are the main varieties of meat consumed in Germany, with pork being the most popular. The average person in Germany will consume up to 61 kilograms per year. Among poultry, chicken is most common, although duck, goose, and turkey are also enjoyed. Also, long tradition of sausage making exists in Germany, including hundreds of regional variations. More than 1,500 different types of sausages are made in Germany today. Next, I would like to talk about fishes. Trout is the most common freshwater fish under German menu. Pike, carp, and European perch are also listed frequently. Seafood traditionally was restricted to the northern coastal areas, except for pickled herring. However, today, many sea fishes, such as fresh herring, tuna, mackerel, salmons, and sardines, are well established throughout the country prior to the Industrial Revolution and the ensuing pollution of the river. Last is vegetables, which is used in stews and vegetable soups often, but are also served as side dishes. For example, carrots, turnips, spinaches, beans, broccolis, and many types of cabbages are very common in the region. Fresh onions are a common addition to the many meat dishes throughout the country. This is all I've got to talk about the daily cuisines of Germany. Next, I would like to move on to the traditional cuisines of Germany. Among the various traditional cuisines, I've selected a few that was interesting to me. First of all, Christmas is the most famous holiday in Germany among family members. Since it is the biggest holiday in Germany, markets are all set up over the cities for goods such as German sausages, gingerbreads, and spice cakes, and roasted chestnuts. Also, the traditional Christmas meal in Germany is roasted pig or poultry with apple sausage stuffings and potato dumplings and other kinds of sorts. According to Emmanuel, an exchange student from Germany, claimed unlike the most countries that celebrate Christmas, Germany celebrates it on the 24th, not on the 25th. Since the time after sunset on the 24th, people in Germany already counts it as Christmas. I was very surprised by this fact. And another big event in Germany is the Oktoberfest, which is the largest beer festival in the world. Approximately 5 million liters of beer is consumed in the region over the 16 days. According to statistics, even though the consumption of Germany's national alcoholic drink, beer, per person is declining compared to the past, still 121.4 liters are consumed per year, which is still among the highest in the world. Last cuisine I would like to talk about is asparagus, especially white asparagus known in German as Spargel, which is a common side dish or may be prepared as a main dish. In Spargel season, traditionally begins in mid-May and ends on St. John's Day, which is June 24th. The average German will consume at least once a day during this season. Interesting fact is that Germans eat about 70,000 tons of asparagus per year, and the country itself produces 60,000 tons, which is 85% of the whole amount. I thought this was an amazing information to share with the class. And this brings me to the end of my German cuisine presentation. In this presentation, I've talked about climate of Germany, explained what German people eat in daily basis, and introduced the interesting traditional cuisines in Germany. I hope that this has been useful to all of you. Thank you for your attention. This is all.